Oh, wow, the North Pole. I've heard many of things about the North Pole. Thank you so much again, Santa, for bringing here. For those
Certainly.
joining in, hello, hi. I had the pleasure today to be interviewing the wonderful and what I think one of the most kindest people in No Man's Sky. Literally gives me a gift every time I see him. Santa. Hello, Santa. Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you. Thank you, and thank you for coming. This is home base, essentially.
This is home sweet home. So we gotta ask. What, Santa. I mean, your favorite holiday has to be Christmas, no?
Of course,
as it should be. See, it's not a hangout with Santa. It's kind of see he gives a gift every single time. I've gotten many of eggs from Santa. I almost wore my Bucky Santa Christmas, but then I was afraid that I was just going to get judged and I'd be the only one. So I put a little bit of red on just to be in the Christmas spirit in real life. Not myself, but in real life me. I'm wearing a little bit of red, you know?
Very good. Can't go wrong being in the spirit.
So, here with Santa at the North Pole. Where's the first stop, sir?
All right, well, basically just go around on the outside. I built a little drinking fountain for the reindeer. This is their magical water, so that they can fly.
Of course, as reindeers do. I love the derpy little eyes they have. Okay.
So, yeah, Mr. Frosty here holding the fort down for us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with the North Pole sign. Yeah, as he should. So is Frosty the mascot, or is it the reindeer's the mascot?
Probably Frosty. The reindeer are playing a very important part. They go pretty much wherever I go.
Yeah.
This is a little skating ice rink that we made for get-togethers. Podman Sky will probably be out here for the holidays. I'm going to try to build this with some more seating and kind of make it a centerpiece for when we have a holiday podcast.
Dude, this is cool. And then you just recently had a tree decorating little ceremony, no? Tell us about that.
Yes, we had our Christmas in July. Set up a Christmas tree lot like you go to, in town. You go buy your Christmas tree. They even had somebody make a Peanuts Christmas tree like in the old Peanuts cartoon.
The skink, the raggedy one. Yeah,
the raggedy one with the one ornament hanging off of it.
Of course. It's not Christmas unless you got the peanuts. Okay, the skating rink. I can definitely see Norman and Podman just zooming around here.
They know this place very well.
And Tropic says he has many of screenshots of this place. So it looks like you've spread wonder and cheer to everyone.
No, it is cool to hear some people tell me that they bring their when they come here and then they get their kids to watch and they visit around, see all the stuff. So that gets their kids excited for Christmas. Yeah. But one of the cool standout things is the bay windows, because this little spot here where you can.
Oh no! One of the Elf's experiments went out. It's gone.
Oh, that's George.
Oh, we'll leave George on. He's just doing work.
George is the only. Yeah, he's the only one that ever hangs around out here. But every time I come around, he comes around. So,
hey, I'll leave him be. I was getting ready, but nah, he's a paid. Oh, look at the Christmas tree in the window. Honestly, one of my favorite things about going Christmas light looking is usually they put the cool tree in the bay window in the front. Oh, and the lights. Look at that.
Yeah, this is a really good look. I've taken many a photo over here.
We gotta get a picture. I gotta get a picture with Santa real quick. Hold on.
Oh yeah, we can see some pictures here.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Where do I pay? Where do I pay for the pictures?
Oh, no worries. I'll have one of the elves come talk to you. Here
Got it. Have them send a bill.
So, but there is no doorway to the house, so you'll have to come up here. Of course, I've got the sleigh on the roof.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me see if I can do this. I promise I didn't practice today. All 8 reindeers. We got Donner, Blitzen. No.
That's 2.
Oh, hold on. We got Donner, Blitzen, Comet, Cupid. Oh no, I'm missing like a whole bunch of them. Hold on. I could probably name. We got Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph, Comet, Cupid. How many am I missing?
Dancer, Prancer.
Dancer and Prancer, Comet, Blitzen. I knew I forgot the beginning one.
You got it. You got it.
You know, close enough. Okay, so what kind of magic spirit and Christmas spirit do we have to do to get in here?
Well, Santa gets into most houses through one way.
Oh, no way. No way. Don't mind if I do. Hold on, I gotta see Santa himself jump in there. Get out. Hold on.
Okay. Hold on.
It's not every day you get to see Santa jump in the chimney. Hold on, you got to get off the sleigh. There we go.
I made it big enough to where I could still fit down it too. So magic in this one. So. Whoa! Immediately, it's Christmas in here. Oh, look at the stockings. Those. There's a lot. I have very few ways to make stockings. That's probably the best way I can find to make them. And at least they convey what they're supposed to.
I knew immediately what they were, so I call that a successful endeavor. One thing to consider for these guys if anyone in chat's never played No Man's Sky, it's not like there's stockings in the game.
Right. This is all what they call kit bashing. You're making several parts look like another part or something that's not actually a part of the game. So a lot of parts are mashed together, mixed together, rotated just to look this way or that.
Dude, I like this little Santa hobby corner. I didn't even know they had pine cones in the game.
Yep.
So is
this
this
basically more of the kitchen area?
Yeah, is this Santa's house or is this the workshop? What is this? Tell us about this place, please.
This is a workshop, a home, basically a gathering spot. I had a Naughty and Nice administration office built a long time ago. I don't have it anymore. I wish that I kept it, but it was more of the office with the help, the desks, and the data centers for the lists.
The naughty list got too deep, got too long, list. And it's too much for one man to burden. Dude, look at these cakes. You got
the pies in the ovens. You got all sorts of stuff. Got my KitchenAid over here working. Can't have a kitchen without a nice mixing bowl.
Always. Make sure to lube it up. I heard they break if you don't. I love the clock.
Yes.
Wow. Dude, these wreaths too. I swear my grandmother had one of those. Dude, yeah.
That's basically what this build is that feeling that I used to have. You go to my grandmother's house, and I wouldn't say over decorated, but she had everything top to bottom. When we go over there, tree, the little Christmas town on the shelf with the fake snow and everything you could possibly want. And then of course you'd walk in and it would smell like nutmeg and cinnamon and all those smells that you get for Christmas, and then the hot chocolate. So that's what this is. This is basically that feeling, just family.
It really does capture that Christmas feeling. Like you brought back a memory that I haven't thought about in a while. My family, we made our own Christmas decorations, right? And so there were these big old spear balls that they put cups together, and then they ran wire through the bottom of every cup and would make this really pretty balls. And I didn't even remember those until I looked up on top of here, the little wreath up there, and it reminds me exactly of that.
So yeah, my mother would buy a ornament every year for my brother and sister and myself, and they would go on the tree, and then um, when we all got out of the house and went on our own way with our own families and stuff, she gave us each of our ornaments from back when I was 1 year old all the way up till she stopped buying the ornaments for us and started buying them for my kids, of course. But
Oh,
yeah,
that is the way.
we put up
That-
a tree. It's got ornaments from like when I was, from years ago, 50 something years ago.
That's the same tradition that we kind of have in our house too. Is every year we buy a new ornament, and every year is always a theme.
Nice.
Oh, first of all, I've always wanted a go-kart, but my parents never got me one. Kind of the situation of the Christmas story of I'll shoot my eye out, but rather I'll wreck it. I still want that go-kart. Dude, this thing is cool. I wish we could drive it.
Yeah, this is basically the workshop area. I got the snowball machine here, making the snowballs. You got the ornament maker. Of course, the ornaments go in no color. They come out the other side with the color. Get the Christmas tree growing station there.
Oh, the detail with the color. That's so cool. The Christmas tree area. Uh-huh.
And of course, notice here at the doorway, you've got your mistletoe hanging.
Oh. Well, you go first, Santa. I don't want to knock her moment. Oh.
No problems. We'll. And this is basically the toy room, or I've done it with just the boxes and stuff, but this time I wanted, like, after your kids are done opening presents, you got all this, literally this spread around the Christmas tree and around the living room that all the kids have opened their presents. So we've got the toy train set here. You've got the robots, the toy trucks, the micro dollhouse, just all sorts of little things hanging out.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been on board in Christmas spirits for everything. This man right here may or may not give me nightmares at some point in my life.
That's my gingerbread man. This is the ginger bedroom.
Oh,
So try to make it look as edible as possible.
it does look very. Oh, the icing is so good. What did you use to get this icing effect? Is it just snow?
That is
or
a certain plant. It's what's it called? The petrified branches. So it's petrified branches. There's a cold cup plant, and then there's a cold cup nest plant that they look like snow, and an arch plant. There's like 4 different ones. They give you the snow effect, but this is just that one size down or moved around, manipulated basically to look like icing.
Man, if you're looking for inspiration, I definitely see a gingerbread house built in your future. You know, I think with this is exactly it. The icing, the gingerbread, it is the butter drop or the gum droplets, everything.
And you got the lollipop tree here, the stalks. So gumdrops on the walls and that stuff.
I love it. Freaking
This
love
is
it. With
just
the,
inspiration. I was running out of ideas, and I was like, just dawned on me. I was like, why not have a gingerbread room? Here we are.
it's one of those things I do every year for Christmas, but my gingerbread never has actual, structure integrity, so it ends up falling. So mine's like the sacrifice. You eat it while everyone else builds theirs. Yeah. It must be the dad effects. Some would say I do it on purpose.
I wouldn't blame you. I'm usually eating the candy before it ends up on the house anyway.
As you should. We hold it's a very serious and very responsible dad tax in our house. I got to make sure nothing is poisonous. At least the first couple gulps of drinks. You've done the little hand behind while you're driving to get the handful of goodies of candy and stuff. I'm talking one dad to another.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with helping the kids eat their Halloween candy.
Absolutely.
They can't possibly eat all that themselves. So,
No, it'd be bad for their teeth. And, I'm an adult.
Right.
My teeth are resilient and strong, unlike their baby teeth. Plus, Snickers aren't even good anyway. So I'm kind of doing them a favor.
Although, man, I'll tell you what, if any of you hear this and you're out there handing out whole Snickers bars for Halloween, you are a champ and a hero. So just let you know that.
Oh, we shopped at Costco. They got all the king size ones that we try to hand out. Now, probably only 50 kids get them because, the economy. But those 50 kids are living life, you know?
Yeah.
As kids, we always like snuck and found like the rich neighborhood, and then we would just climb the fences because it's always a gated community, and we'd have a field day just getting all the good candies.
Yes. Yeah, my grandmother was still alive. We'd go over to her house and we'd set up her front porch with like black sheets, and we had a fog machine and strobe lights and stuff. And he was big enough he had a full jumpsuit, looked like Michael Myers, and then I would dress up like in a zombie costume, looked like a full potty zombie, and we basically just wait for kids to come up to get their treats. And my grandmother, little old lady, she'd sit there in the doorway. We'd have it blocked off to where the kids had to go into like this little hallway with the sheets and everything. And she'd be in there going with a big old giant bowl of candy, smiling, "Come on in, get your candy." And we'd be in there waiting on them.
It was a whole team event, traumatizing the whole neighborhood.
This was back in the days when they'd shut down the police would come by, they'd shut down the streets so the kids could walk down the streets. Every house had something going on.
Oh yeah, a good old
amazing.
block party with one of the neighborhoods would kind of get everyone on there. Yeah, those, back when, the time to go home was when the lights turned off kind of situation. Right. Mm-hmm.
The milk and cookies here,
mm-hmm.
that was actually the very last pieces I put down for my park limit, so it was kind of fitting.
It is definitely fitting. I could tell Santa's taking care of his cookies because over here in the oven, you got some either pies or large cookies being made.
I think those are pies, I believe. I think I meant what I meant for those.
Hold on,
this is my first time trying these kind of parts with this kind of oven, so it's actually a little bigger than I planned on it being, but it looks good.
I think it's. I mean, what kind of pies does Santa eat?
Oh, the minced meat, of course.
Oh, of course.
Holiday minced meat pies.
Of course. Why would I expect anything else? Silly me.
No, the only thing I really won't touch is the fruitcake tins. Those nasty fruitcakes are
honestly
not that great.
They taste like, I don't know, aluminum.
If you want to send the rum cake on over, I'll take that.
a little lemon meringue pie doesn't go wrong. A little pumpkin pie with a little bit of ice or whipped cream on top. Probably the best part of Thanksgiving.
My aunt would make this blueberry cheesecake too, and bring it over for Christmas.
Don't get me started. Oh. I used to, one of my favorite memories of like my grandma, we're Germans, right? So we would always celebrate the 4 Sundays leading up to Christmas, and we called them Advent. And the best part about it was like my family would gather, my mom and my grandma would make some cookies, and me and my brother could stay up late watching Christmas movies, drink some milk, get a little sugar rush, and go to bed. In reality, right. I think it was my parents having some glühwein or some rum and the hot toddies and things like that.
See, that's
the
my
nightcap
too. So most of my dad's side of the family is German, so we did a lot of that as well.
With the little wooden spinny thing where you light a candle each time and it spins faster. What the heck are those called? You know what I'm talking about?
Remember the name? I know what you're talking about though. We'd have our Yule log. And the what else was it? The Yule log. I've actually still got my Yule log. My mother handed down to me. We used to put it up in the windowsill.
Now, I mean,
candles.
And Tropic, he's the one that mentioned it. Fruitcake. Nah, fruitcake that ain't it. Are you a fruitcake fan? It's all the questions are going to be Christmas related, so you know.
It is. It depends on where you get it. Like my grandmother would make a fruitcake. Okay, I can handle that. But they're like the
of course,
not so much.
The grandma fingers give it seasoning. It's flavor. The love comes out. I don't know.
But I go back to that time and that time and place where the old Hickory Farms send out that big old giant catalog in the mail. All the candies and all the stuff that's cheeses and meats and stuff that you could buy. You can look online now, I guess, but I used to look forward to that every year. My dad would get that catalog. Get the JCPenney and Sears catalogs and look.
Yeah. One of my favorite gifts actually each year my mom got me, and it was for that exact reason. Someone from work would, gets, you know, my dad one of those meat boards with the cheeses and stuff like that. And personally, my family's never really liked them, but I loved them. They were my favorite thing. It made me feel so cool. I put a little knife out, I'm slicing my meat. I'm feeling like a cool old man, and, you know, eat my crackers and my cheese.
Right.
You know, it's just, I loved it. And it was my gift every single year. And it's funny you mention that, because most years my mom either gets me a steak subscription, which W gifts, or she gets me a fat little charcuterie cheese meat board thing. And it's just, again, it brings, it's like we all had the same Christmas growing up.
Yes. Yeah, I enjoyed it so much, and that's kind of what this was. Just that time of the year, I was just feeling that kind of nostalgia. You know, and my grandmother's not around with us anymore, so it just kind of helps me remember those times.
Mm-hmm.
So,
all right, what else does the North Pole have to show us? Santa's workshop, or not even Santa's workshop, Santa's like hangout workshop. This little part is amazing. Oh, look, we can see
that.
it's a long forgotten or a long asked question is, how does Santa get out of the houses after he's in there?
You get out. Well, usually you have less toys in your sack, so it's more easier to get out once you put all that stuff on around the Christmas tree, stock the stuffings.
So you're confirming that Santa has a jetpack, essentially, is what we're understanding.
We've moved up in the world. Let's just say that.
Okay, man. Elf has technology's been moving. Wow.
You've seen Red One.
Oh yeah. You know, you got a whole crew.
Technology's moved up. Have a Krampus sleigh.
Oh yeah, let's see your sleighs. Oh.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to switch over to my other save anyway here in a second, so I'm going to go to Helm's Deep. This is one of the early versions. It's a bigger one.
Oh, I don't think I saw this one on the Podman. The Podman one.
No, this one you probably haven't seen. One's got a Christmas tree hanging out the back. This one's got the snowman hanging out in the back. And then, of course, it's made to where you can like sit in the chair up here and guide the sleigh.
As you should. Now, does this scene come equipped with a hot coffee and hot cocoa maker, just like in the Santa Claus movie?
The one of them does. This one's more has the data center inside. Monitoring.
Got it. Oh, it's like the mobile naughty and nice mobile.
Yes.
Got it. I always wondered how they kind of got those numbers on the spot. And it can't be a Christmas vehicle without a Christmas tree inside, of course. Okay.
So one of these will probably end up on the app because I'll probably make another sleigh. I've got an idea for another one, so I'll build a new one and then put one of these up so that other people, if they want to get one for the holidays to fly around in for Christmas, they'll be able to.
Just getting the Christmas spirit. Now, when it comes to the other holidays, like for I don't know, Halloween, is there a Nightmare Before Christmas kind of Santa version that comes out, or it's just not holiday cheer all around?
I wouldn't say. Well, even Jack Skellington meant well. Let's just say that.
Let's just say that. Where's Rudolph? Hold on. We're missing a very important person in here.
One. Here's the problem. The Pokemon battle thing update came out where you can fight with your pets.
Yeah.
I had a Rudolph on this one, but now and he had the lights on his back. He was red too. It was perfect. But after the update hit, he was about a quarter of the size as these guys for this sleigh, and I can't make him bigger to match their size. And everyone I've found since is really small. So
wasn't Rudolph in the movie smaller than everyone else?
He was, but you're talking cartoonishly small.
All right, yeah, child labor laws. I understand. I get it. I get it. The elves is already about enough image. I understand. We'll move on. We'll move on.
You know how it is.
Yeah. Okay.
If they didn't have beards like me, it would be suspicious.
I've been trying to put them on that, beard growing game, but they don't listen. About unionizing or something. I don't know. It's your problem.
Something like that.
Something like that.
So Okay. I think I've showed you everything here. We got the little forest in the back with the candy canes. Oh, and then the terminus portal is basically the launch portal for the sleigh to go galaxy to galaxy.
Now, I was under
Fast
the
travel.
impression Santa was, flying around snail mail still. I mean, there was that Santa tracker online. You're telling me he uses portal technology now? Is this like
Oh,
a
yeah,
new
it's
update? It's not released yet?
256 galaxies. You gotta get it all done in one night. You gotta have some help.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I was thinking small. I was thinking, like he's using a galaxy to go to, Earth and deliver all the gifts. I didn't even think about the other 255, galaxies, 256. Oh, what a busy man.
It's a busy time of year, for sure.
I
I definitely don't want to work the rest of the year afterwards, that's for sure.
mean,
Great.
yeah, you got to. All right. Thank you so much for the North Pole. What's next? Helm's Deep. I'm a big Lord of the
Helm's
Rings
Deep.
fan as well.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
This is for Lord of the Rings fan. Let me